Raylene. Welcome to part 2 of our monthly question and answer session with Raylene. So, hi Erik again. Thanks for joining me and Arlene for lunch.
Erik said you're welcome, and he said, yeah, Mom, don't forget about me. I am here too.
I know. I would never forget about you, baby.
He says, hi, everybody. He's telling everybody to watch out for the pranks because he says I'm on one. When Erik gets on one, you guys got to be careful because he leaves stinky, stinky smells, people. He leaves some horrible smells. He thinks they're not that bad. He thinks they're lovely.
Oh, they're pretty bad. They ain't roses, let me tell you. All right, so we will go on to the next half of our list of questions for this month. Jason B., and I'm only using the initial for the last name, asks this. It's about Malaysia Flight 370. A lot of people need closure. Search will be called off after current search area is covered. Where is the plane and what happened to it?
Erik shows it crashing. He does show parts of the plane being recovered already. So there's people that are recovering parts from the ocean.
Okay.
It crashed, and he says that it actually has to do with energy, why it crashed. I guess you would call this like vortex energy around the plane area. And he says that everything shut down with the plane. Engine shut down first.
Oh, wow. Was it electrical?
He says, no, it's not electrical. He's telling me that it's energy-based. Like there's a vortex of energy around where the plane crashed.
Oh, really?
It had nothing to do with the plane or the functioning of the plane.
Okay, wow. So a vortex of energy. So where is the bulk of the plane now? Where did it actually?
In the ocean. He says that
where?
This looks like it's going to be Indian Ocean.
Okay. Near it.
There's things coming out already. There's parts of it that are being found right now. So there's parts of the plane coming up.
I know the currents have taken parts of it far and wide. What continent did it crash nearest to?
He doesn't show it being close to any continent at all. This is just all wide water. There's nothing by this.
Well, if it's closest to one continent, what would it be? India, Africa, South America?
No, this looks like this is going to be more towards Australia.
Okay.
And it's not this is like in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. All right. It's the middle of the Indian Ocean. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's another one from Jason B. Erik, I am needing direction with my marriage. I keep wondering if my soulmate is still out there, yet don't have enough reason to leave. Thoughts?
He's telling him that what he's in right now is considered a twin flame relationship. He's telling him to give his relationship a chance. He's telling him to be more, less controlling. And that's not the right word that we want to use. He wants give her like an equal. I guess this would be not to be as controlling with her, kind of give her more freedom and let her make decisions with family choices and stuff like that. Don't be so, let her have some independence. Give her some independence on things that she can do. And the wife needs a hobby. She needs to be doing more with her time because she gets sidetracked very easily and she forgets to do like cleaning and stuff like that. There's things like that need to be done around the home. So she needs a hobby. It's going to be what I would call like a form of active meditation. He's telling her to work with her, that things are going to get better with that situation.
Okay. Are they there to teach each other anything? And
he says that they're there for teaching. He's talking about responsibilities. They're trying to learn responsibilities with each other, and then also they're needing to do setting boundaries with each other. It seems as if she doesn't do well when she's told to do something or how to do something, so you got to work things with her differently.
Okay.
It's communication. He says that they've come down here to communicate with each other. It's going to be a challenging relationship. It's not going to be very easy. If you can, there's a lot of stuff on the internet that talks about twin flame relationships. Erik is saying that he works with the internet all the time, so when you go Google, he'll pop up something that you need to see.
Oh, awesome. All right, so yeah, and maybe check out the book, and they have courses too called Nonviolent Communication. I can't remember the author, but that's a really good one for couples, for anybody really. Here's another one from Jason B. Hi, Erik. I need direction and information on my spiritual path from my higher self.
For him, he's here for children. He's going to be helping children, either his own children that he has right now, but specifically his higher calling is specifically here for kids.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Kind of like, when people have to remove kids from homes that are in bad situations, it's like that type of stuff that he's here for. He's here to help children.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Now here's one from Marge. Hi, Raylene and Erik. My name is Marge. I would like to ask Erik about my life purpose.
She is here for children as well.
Oh.
These two, they're different people. He's talking about the other ones still too. They're both here for children. Marge, you're here for children. There's something with you and children that have disabilities as well. Erik's saying that there's kids that are either challenged or adults that are challenged. It's part of your life purpose. You're going to be helping even your parents when your parents are old. You're here to help people that are disabled, are challenged in some way or another. You're helping hands. He's calling her an earth angel.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Okay.
She's always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. All right. Here's one from Noelle N. Raylene and Erik, my name is Noelle. I would like to ask Erik what is his advice or message for me regarding my business. Thank you.
He's telling him that business for him is going to be getting slow for about 2 months, and then it picks up. He's telling him to bring people into his business.
It could be a girl. Is Noelle a girl or a boy's name?
Girl.
Okay. Maybe you're picking up masculine energy, Erik.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to tell you. There's very masculine energy along the line. There's something with creativity and that business. They need to bring in, like, would you say feng shui? Feng shui the place so that way it brings in different types of business and different types of people. Okay. That person they're working with their hands, like this is creating things. It could be like engineer stuff. Okay. They need to feng shui the place to bring in different people.
Anything else? Anything else they need to do for the business? Bring in any new people, for example? Saging the place? Anything else?
Feng shui, yes. Staging it, yes. But feng shui is like moving things around in the home or in the office area, and also putting things up on the wall, getting new energy in there, and then saging the energy to clear out all the old energy. People-wise, they already have the people. I don't know if this is like family that's doing it all together. It seems like they're very close together, that they don't need anyone else. I think it's very much like a family-owned business, or the people that they know
close
are
friends, or yeah. Okay. And there are people that you can find online that do like interior design with feng shui in mind. So I guess you just have to Google that, right?
You do, yes. You can find anything online. Erik says.
Okay.
Oh, you know where his mind went.
Oh, God. Yeah, the porn sites. Yeah, is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think that's going to help with Noelle's feng shui, but...
Me neither.
No. Christine, last initial T. What advice do you have for me? Let's keep it short and simple, huh?
Christine, you need to be doing more activities. Erik is talking about spiritual activities. He says that you're very open and very intuitive. He's talking about you needing to bring your ego down. That way you can understand when Spirit's communicating with you. For you, your clairaudience, your hearing, and he says that clairsentience, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. You get sensations, kind of like an eerie sensation when we feel like somebody's watching you, but there's nobody there. Wow. Also, the goosebumps. He calls them spirit goosebumps. These are things that you get. He says that advice for you is to start a spiritual-based career.
Okay, for example, like what?
Mediumship, energy healing,
spiritual coaching, things like that.
She's good with teaching people. She can teach people how to channel when she gets the hang of it really well.
All right, awesome.
You're here for teaching.
What first steps should she make?
He's showing me books, reading, and writing. So you can go on. There's a lot of books on Amazon that are like spiritual books on channeling, how to channel your higher self.
Okay.
You want to start with your higher self because you trust your higher self a little bit better than, I guess you would say, Erik or anybody else in general. All
right. That sounds good.
Erik goes, why wouldn't she trust me?
Yeah, come on. All right, so Lola R. Hi, my life feels really stuck in every way right now, and it seems whatever I try to do to help myself, there seems to be a wall and it gets blocked and nothing works out. What advice do you have for Lola?
Ground yourself, Lola. You're very ungrounded to this life. And he says that what's going on with you is you're tapping into what we would call past life and future lives, things that you haven't lived yet. He does say that she is an old soul and she's almost done with her lives, I would say. But she needs to be grounding herself right now. So the disoriented that she feels, kind of like she gets lost easily, or she'll go to do something and then she'll forget doing it, it's because she needs to be grounded. She also has a lot of chakra work that needs to go on. He shows me all of her chakras really being out of balance. Use crystals. You can use crystals for your chakras. You can use colors, like wearing red for your root chakra. That's going to be really good for you, is wearing red for your root chakra. Once you find yourself grounding more, and it's not going to be something that you do just once a week, start grounding yourself either every day or every other day. You can do grounding meditations. You can go on YouTube and find grounding meditations.
That's true.
Binaural beats. There's binaural beats that it's sound wave. Thank you. This is sound waves that your body takes to, and it balances out your chakras.
I have this Chakra Pro app that helps work on all the chakras. You listen to it with earphones. That's certainly a consideration. But you're right. There are tones, or music, or sound waves, or whatever you want to call it, just for grounding. So, any other techniques for grounding?
Taking a bath. You can use Epsom salt. Really, there's a lot of different types of salt that you can get, like bath salt. Make sure it's for the bath though, but there's a ton of different ones that you can do. There's Epsom salt. They have Epsom salt for cleansing, for removing, like detoxing and stuff like that of your spiritual body. And it really does work. It
does.
I take a bath with Epsom salt, especially if it's for cleansing, and I'm as clear as can be.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Anything else on her before we
go on? Regular. She needs consistency. She needs to have a form of consistency in her life. And that's also a form of grounding too, when you're consistent with something, whether it's getting up at the same time every day, eating at the same time every day, something simple. Start out simple.
Okay.
Erik says that he's with you very much, and he says that he loves you. He also wants you to know that you're worth so much more. He says that.
Than you think.
Grounded.
All right, good. You need to be grounded. All right, good. Now, here's Elizabeth S. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. What specifically could I make to sell or do to enable for me to afford this?
Erik has his hands like this, and he goes, jewelry.
Okay.
So good with knitting things and crocheting items, like baby items. He shows you doing something from either Etsy or running your own online business. This is all going to be in the home that you're going to be doing. I would say it's going to be about a year and a half before you're able to really have your business off the ground and going.
Okay.
You're really creative. You're really good with your hands. He shows you even doing spirit work, talking to spirits, communicating with spirits. For you, you're using cards. I show you using angel cards. If you don't have them already, I believe you do already. Get some. You can get them on Amazon. Doreen Virtual has really good ones. I like hers. It's like a gate for you to open up for anybody that's trying to learn spiritual activities. Angel cards are a gate.
Okay. Is that the same as tarot cards?
Yes, but they're different. Okay. Tarot, it's kind of hard to learn how to do tarot. There's a lot to it. And with angel cards, you can just pull a couple of them, and they all come with a book. They all come with a book explaining you how to do different readings.
Yeah, I like Doreen Virtue's, Virtue, guys, if anybody wants to check that out. All right, got one from Michael M. What is my spiritual mission?
He shows him coming down here for family. Your spiritual mission specifically, you've done really good at doing. You're really family oriented, and you're also, Erik says that you're very hardworking. You take pride in what you do for work. That your brain, I wouldn't say your brain, your soul. Thank you, Erik. Your soul is like a really you're respecting people. You're really, how do I say this? He's good with words. He's very respectful. You know, when a person is raised really well and they have morals and stuff like that, this is him.
Okay.
And his mission, that's what his mission was, to come down here with like respect. And also he's teaching people like It's not people. This looks like it's children that he's teaching. It's kids that he's helping. He's teaching people how to like be respectful. You know how grandpas do? Your grandparents will teach you, how to hold the fork right or
Oh, yeah.
how to be respectful, whatever it may be. This is him. He's like teaching people manners and stuff like that.
Okay, good. That's what he's here to do.
Yes.
Teach people respect and manners. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one from...
That's the first time I've heard that, too.
I know. Really.
Yeah.
We need more of that in this world. Gosh.
We do.
People just don't have any respect for each other, and also sometimes they don't have any respect for themselves, too. And in order to have respect for other people, you have to have respect for yourself.
He goes, bingo, Mom.
Bingo. All right. Here's one from Teresa D. What is my spiritual mission? Another one. They're Twinkies.
Mm-hmm. So, Teresa, you're connected to flowers. There's flowers here for you. Whether this is gardening, you need to be working with flowers right now. Now we're going to talk about your spiritual mission. There is a higher calling for you, and this looks like you're helping the earth. They're showing me the earth like you're very, you don't like to pollute things. You're here specifically for the earth. This looks like
here to help Mother Earth. Wow.
Yeah. And you're not selfish at all. When people want to do things with their life, like they've got goals and things to set, she puts things in front of her. She has to do things for other people or something to help the earth that's going to benefit the earth, and she gets great joy out of it.
But she doesn't give away too many emotional resources, does she?
No.
And helping others too much? Okay. Anything concrete you want her to do, Eric? To help further that spiritual mission?
He wants her to start planting things. It's even like growing your own food or planting flowers for you.
Or for other places, maybe in a neighborhood park or whatever?
There's yes and no. It's like she's going to be, there's rescue ranches with animals and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. She's helping animals too. She's very big with animals. Okay. She's getting animals and she's getting plants. I want to say she's connected directly to Mother Earth. Like we all are. Thank you. We're all part of her. But for her, she can feel her differently. She's got feelings. She's different.
Wow. So she might be helping animals too in the future.
She is helping animals.
Okay.
She's got animals right now, and there's going to be, when kids bring animals home to you, like they want to rescue animals, and they're like, Mom, can I have this? This is her.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, got one from Zoe M. Hi, can I get a message from my higher self? Thank you. And just answer yes. Next. No, I'm kidding. That's what Eric does on the e-board sometimes.
Yes, I like playing on the e-board with Eric. He's funny.
Oh, it's funny.
Anyways, yes, you can get a message from your higher self. Your higher self, your soul is very evolved. This is your last life. It's really hard.
Given that there's no time.
Right? That's so hard to grasp.
Yeah.
To really get an understanding of.
In terms of linear Earth time, this is his last life.
Yes.
Okay.
And what you need to be doing, you're here for spiritual reasons as well. You're going to be having, this looks like extraterrestrials that he's involved with, but on spirit side, there's very much, he's into like aliens and stuff like that. He's learning about aliens and he's helping aliens too, consciously and unconsciously. He's here to help other
races.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Other aliens, other creatures, stuff like that. It's a little weird. That type of stuff. I've always had a little, I guess, eerie feeling about aliens.
No, me too, a little bit. They look creepy. At least, I think they do. Sorry, aliens.
Right.
We probably look creepy to them too. But anyway, any other message from his higher self? Or her? Her? It could be a her. It's Zoe. Yes, her. Oh, it is a girl.
She's on the right path.
Again, maybe somebody with masculine energy. Okay.
She is. Eric says that she is she's masculine. She's the masculine side of her soul. Mm-hmm. And that she's on the right path that she needs to be on. She's on a spiritual path, and she's very very open. She sees and hears very clearly. She needs to bring her ego down so that way she knows that it's not her own thought process.
Okay. Uh-huh. All right, Sarah H. Could you please ask Ethan to give me a message? Thank you so much. You are so awesome. Thank you for offering this wonderful opportunity. You're welcome.
So Erik. This is going to be Ethan that's talking to me directly. He's letting Ethan talk. He says that he loves her and that his transition was not painful. They've had many conversations before, and that he just wants her to know that he's around the house and to pay attention because he. Thank you, Ethan. He's showing me a car, so he might have transitioned in a car accident. There's something with cars in this.
Or maybe he likes cars. Who knows? Okay. Yeah.
He's telling her the way that he's seeing her, or he's seeing him, she's seeing him, is through shadow creatures, you would say, out of the side of your eye really quickly.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it goes by really quickly. This is him.
Okay. Anything else from him? Anything else you want to say, Ethan?
Thank you. He said thank you. He's telling you thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you too, because Erik literally stepped behind and let him talk.
Oh.
He says, I know, ask Erik, but if other people want to talk, they could talk.
Yeah, of course. Oh, you're such a gentleman. All right, here's one from Mark P. What is my most important life's work right now, and how do I best achieve it?
Your most important work right now is having patience in life and also not being so demanding with people.
Okay.
He says that you got to learn what you are learning to do right now is how to control your thoughts. And he says that you got to learn how to stop acting out on certain things, like whether it's sadness or whether it's anger, not to act out on those things. And he's telling you that you are on the right path, but that you need to have a little bit more love into your life. And self-respect as well. He says that you do respect yourself, but sometimes you're a little bit hard on yourself, and he doesn't like you to do that. What's really important right now is your family. He says the important thing is your family.
All right, so is that how he gets the love he needs in his life?
Yes.
Okay, so does he need to strengthen his connections with family, show them more love, be less demanding? I mean, what?
Communicate differently with his family, yes. We don't want to say that word demanding. I don't want to use that term, I guess. I would say communicate with your family a little bit differently, more gentle.
Okay.
Thank you, Erik. He's good with words, huh?
Yeah. Nonviolent communication. Check that book out. It might help a lot.
Erik says ditto.
Okay.
Your family is huge, Mark. Your family is very important right now, and that's the main thing that you need to be focusing on is your family. Erik says that he is with you and he's working with you very diligently. He's working with you a lot and carefully. He says that you are sensitive and that you tend to take people's words differently. He says look at things from an outside box and don't get offended so easily. Communication, and this is all your throat chakra, sweetheart. It's in your throat. Balance out your throat chakra. That way you can communicate differently to people. If you find yourself getting offended easily, it's your throat chakra. Anybody, if you get offended easily, it's in your throat chakra. If you get your feelings hurt or you feel like somebody's after you or aggravating you for something and you don't feel like you're in the wrong, you don't want to take responsibility for anything, this is all connected to your throat chakra.
Oh, wow.
Blue, wear the color blue, and just having positive affirmations like I communicate clearly, I am loved, I am lovable, and blue stones. Any blue stone is going to work for your throat chakra. If it's the color of your chakra, you can put it to any chakra on you. Okay. If it matches that color, it's going to work for it.
Right, and you can try any chakra apps or on iTunes or YouTube, etc., to balance out your throat chakra too. All right, here's one from James B. Could we get a message from Harriet Tubman?
Harriet Tubman. This is very interesting, Elisa.
Really?
She is coming in and she looks very old. She looks old. He's telling her that he's connected to her, and the message is he's helping with freedom. Harriet Tubman was very freedom. She helped with freedom. With slavery and stuff like that, and he's connected to that. He says that he has a heart of gold. He has a heart of gold, and she's thanking him for coming today and asking for her to come. She's very privileged. She's got so much respect. She's talking like a very wise person, but a really well-respectful person. She tells him that it's time for him to do something with writing. The message is he's connected to a book or writing. He needs to do something with writing.
Okay.
From Harriet Tubman.
And the subject is going to be.
It's going to be related about freedom. It's like how we have rights now. It's kind of going to show how times have changed and how it is now. It's related to freedom.
Okay,
It's
that kind of freedom, not freedom from your own struggles, freedom from suffering, it's freedom as far as equal rights is concerned?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Interesting. Good for you, James. One last one from Shelley H. Is there a special message from my spirit guide? Or from you, Eric, for that matter?
Who is this one from?
It's Shelley H.
Shelley H. Eric says that he likes you very, very much.
Aww.
He says that you are considered family to him, and that he does hear you and he does appreciate the time that you spend with him. Now, from your guides coming, there are several guides. One specifically, she says that she is more of a romantic guide. She wants you to be spend more time with people, have relationships. She wants you to have relationships with people, to be more interactive with people. And it looks like this is romance relationships that she's wanting you to have.
Okay. Gosh, how many romance relationships do you want? One is trouble enough.
So that could mean, fix your current relationship that you're in, bring it peace, bring joy to your current relationship. And if you don't have a spouse, have a relationship with yourself. Eric, get your head out of the gutter.
Oh, God, I know where you're going with that one. Okay. Go on.
Have a relationship with yourself, like loving yourself unconditionally, stuff like that. But this is romance. She's very romance. She's very romance. So she's trying to fix something in her life. She's guiding her to fix a relationship in her life.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Anything else?
Your guide says that you're on the right path and that you're shifting. She tells you that you're experiencing energy, and it's coming in the form of anxiety. She says you're shifting. Not to be alarmed that it's going to mellow out. She says soon. Awesome. She's giving you about a month time before you notice big changes in your life. She's also telling you to change your diet. So she's wanting you to eat more natural foods. I don't know if you like processed foods, but it's like she's trying to really push you away from processed foods, and she wants you to eat greens, lots of greens and stuff like that. And you need protein, and she shows vitamins. There's a lack of vitamins going on in your body. It's very much health change.
Okay, good. Well, one last message for the group, Eric, before we close?
He says to everybody, thank you guys. And he shows us all like a big circle. He wants to explain to everybody how we are all a whole. He shows a ball like this, and then all of us coming out, a piece of us being on this ball. He says that's how we're all connected. He says that he's connected to all of us, even if we weren't a part of channeling Eric. On the other side, he's explaining we're all one and we're all connected. And he's thanking you guys all.
Oh.
Says to watch out for the pranks, people. He says thank you.
You're welcome. I love you, Eric.
He says he loves you more, and he says he's never going to be too old for you to spank him.
Oh, goody. I have a lot of spankings just, building up for when I do cross over. But Raylene, would you like to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and the services you have to offer?
Yeah. Well, I am a medium. I don't like to put like clairvoyance or clairaudience to it. I do see and I do hear. I'm very intuitive as well. There's really no limitations to your questions for individual sessions. I do meditate ahead of hand. And I have Eric with me just about every single day. Eric was a part of my spiritual awakening. Kind of scary. It was no pleasant awakening. It scared the shit out of me, to be honest with you. Hearing things, it was pretty. So people, if you're a little scared when you're in the middle of a spiritual awakening, it's okay. But know that you guys are safe, and it's safe.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so services I offer, I can communicate to loved ones, guides, our higher selves. I do offer Skype or phone sessions for anybody that's like international, or if you just want to see me. Hello. You can go to Eric's funny. He's laughing at me. You can go to my website at angelmedium7.com, and that's the number 7, and click on schedule to schedule your appointment. If you have any questions, you can also email me, and that's nuanesr12312@gmail.com.
Sounds good. Thank you for this, Raylene.
You're welcome. He's telling everybody thank you, and he said smell you later.
All right.
He's going to be leaving those funks.
Funky smells. Love you again, Erik. Bye, and thank you so much, Raylene.
Bye. Thank you, everybody.
Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. La casa del merengue.